think it says I'm live.
You're live, man.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy Ghost and Trucker Bay. And it's your boy,
the Golden Child, aka Melvin Peterson, in the building, y'all. Right here with the main man, Ghost.
Oh man, this is my first live video. So
first live?
Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah.
There you go. You need to do it more often. I know you be on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm rusty, so I don't know how this really works. So
it's working good. You got people already here.
Ah, okay. Let me see.
Yeah, if you guys have questions and stuff, this
you just hit this?
Well, anybody chat?
Oh wait, no.
Okay, yeah, no one chatting yet.
Ah, okay. Okay, cool. So I'm here with Golden Child. We're out here in Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm here by the handicap stand, man, because my leg hurt right now.
It says, you know it, can't miss it. What's up with you?
Hey.
Yeah, we're out here at Papados. I've never been here before. We don't have these in California, so, you know, I had to come check it out.
Hey, how was your meal, man?
It was good. You know, my lobster was kind of hard, but it's cool, you know.
See, this big money here. He eats steak and lobster. I'm up here eating some grits and shrimp.
Don't hate on that Chef Creole shrimp and grits.
Chef Creole. It's not the Haitian style. They had to do it in New Orleans style. Huh? I was going to do the boudin, but my wife said, "Don't do the boudin here. You need to go to New Orleans."
What's boudin?
It's a rice sauce. It's a Cajun sauce.
Is it like a Cajun sauce? You got rice in it, and
it's like
meat.
A full meal inside of a queso.
The boudin, man. If y'all don't know, y'all need to get a New Orleans or a Baton Rouge.
He got a video on when he went to pick up my boudin.
Yeah, but I didn't upload that video yet.
Yeah. All right, so we're here at Papados.
Yeah.
You know I gotta put you in the hot seat.
Go ahead, man.
So
I knew it.
We got to break bread today.
Yes.
So now it's time to ask questions. So running under your own authority, what has been the pros and cons?
Okay, that's a good question. One of the pros I like about having your authority, and any guys who thinking about getting your authority, one of the biggest obstacles you're gonna have is the insurance. Okay, the game's changed since November of last year. Progressive is kind of like the heavy hitters as far as getting your authority. Now, what I found, I kind of like, I guess, grandfathered in. So I haven't seen a lot of the rates and the increase of a lot of the people who are getting their authority as a new venture. That hasn't applied to me as of yet. Now, currently, I got my authority on hold. I'm leased on with a small Russian company out of Florida, and I'm still running on paper logs. I'm still getting, I get dispatch. I can run everything I want. I'm getting like almost 85% of the load, so it's not bad. It's not bad. A lot of the stuff that I'm noticing from my authority and leasing on, like the rates are almost similar. So I find that leasing on wasn't a bad idea because of the fact, I'm going with the cons. Leasing on wasn't bad because a lot of the freights that I was getting is almost comparable after I consider the factoring. And a lot of these brokers, they have relationships with other brokers, so they're getting premium rates. So with my own authority, I had to haggle. It's kind of like I had to price haggle with the brokers. We're going to give you a load from here to New Jersey paying $2,500. I'm like, nah, I want 28. Nah, it's 25. So we're going back and forth. And then I call back 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, I take it. Oh, the load is covered. Stuff like that. So that's one of the cons. But one of the beauties of having your authority, you fly in your own flags. You don't have to worry about it. You have your own schedule. It's kind of like, it's a pride of ownership, but it's more of a balance now. If you get leased on with a company that has a low amount of deductions, low amount of deductibles and expenses, you might not have to pay cargo insurance. When you get your authority, you got to pay all that. Cargo insurance, you got to pay your liability, bobtail insurance, all of that. So this is one of the things, because when you calculate the expenses now compared before, it's almost beneficial to kind of get your lease on with somebody because of the insurance. So
And then with the insurance, like for me, because I'm trying to get my authority up and running.
Right.
But one of the hassles and issues I'm running into is they're telling me that I can't go a certain number of miles out of California.
That's true.
Is there a limit when it comes to like coming from Georgia?
No, there's no limit. Usually, see, Cali, you guys are like on another planet almost. Cali got a whole different type of setup over there. Y'all got like laws that's like, you taught me something new when we was on live streaming on my channel about them skirts. If you don't have skirts on them trailer, that's $1,000 ticket. And I said, what?
Yeah, Airbnb, or not Airbnb, the ARB, the car, they're trying to crack down on all that right now. Along with if your truck doesn't have the filter or you don't have the exemption.
Right.
Yeah, they're starting to do pop-up checkpoints and all that for it.
Right. Yeah, so, I mean, getting your authority is cool. It's just that you're going to have to put more down on your insurance than you did in the past. Now, I tell people ask me, well, Golden Child, what do you recommend as far as how much of emergency fund? In the past, I usually tell people, look, the emergency fund, $5,000 would do it. But now I'm coming to a point where you need to probably have enough to fix the most expensive part in the truck, which is the engine. So I'm telling people you need to at least have 20 stacks, because you never know. But that might be a little rich, but if you got that sweet spot between $7,000 and $10,000 in the bank, I think you could do it. I think you could do it. Yeah, so, yes, I get it.
And then having your authority so far, and just being in the trucking game, how has business credit played a part for you?
Well, I don't use business credit. I paid everything cash. Cash is king. So I had some business credit cards. I did some videos on that, but they are the business credit card with a personal guarantee.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are on the mix on personal guarantee. I mean non-PG. So this is why people do build the trade lines and stuff like that, because they trying to do the non-PG.
Yeah, but that takes like 2 years.
That takes some time. And you got hustlers out here going to charge you like money, and knowing good and well it's going to take some time. So that's all I'm gonna say on that. Yeah, man.
So would you say cash is king? Because I honestly, when it comes to me, I like business credit, but at the same time I like cash too.
Yeah.
So
I think it's a balance. Like I tell people, before you start any business, I recommend that you become debt-free personally. Okay. Now I'm like a hybrid of Dave Ramsey and Robert Kiyosaki as far as their principles. Now, as far as Dave Ramsey, I think personally you need to have a maintenance fund, emergency fund of 3 to 6 months of expenses, be debt-free. I am totally against people living above their means. Okay, I live a minimalistic lifestyle. I know there's a big MGTOW movement. So those MGTOWs out there, or like men going their own way, they ain't trying to go out there messing with the females and all of that. There's a big influx of that. So whatever lifestyle you choose, just find a way and stick with it. Okay, I think it's better to leverage and use other people's money as far as building your business. Okay, now when you build your business, I feel like you need to go out there and leverage, because it's a lot easier and faster to borrow $100,000 than raise $100,000. If you put $10,000 a year, it's going to take you almost 10 years to raise $100,000. But you could go to the bank and get instantly approved, and you can leverage that money to start building your business. But however, if you do that, that's why I recommend probably fixing your personal credit and go from there. So, uh-oh. What happened?
let's see.
With some technical difficulties. Is there any of this one?
I'm not sure. Oh well.
Yeah, I guess we gotta look at that stuff.
Yeah. It says, let's see.
Oh, you had a lot of comments in
Oh,
there.
wow, that's a bunch. It says, GC, how much do you pay weekly for insurance?
Insurance, I don't have my authority, but I paid my insurance when I have my authority, and probably when I reactivate my authority, it's going to be roughly about $1,000 a month. So that breaks down what, $250 a week.
So when it comes to, we'll say, taxes, is there any difference between being leased on with a company versus running your authority when it comes to the way the taxes are spread out and how you pay your taxes?
Good question. I pay my, like with IFTA taxes, my IFTA taxes I pay every quarter, every 3 months. My IFTA taxes run between $75 to $100. Okay,
That's it?
yeah, per quarter.
Wow.
That's for IFTA. Now, like what the game, the hustle is when you lease on, they set up these programs for you to pay for your IFTA. So you're paying like a week out of your check or a month to pay the IFTA. But when you get your authority, you're not gonna spend no more than, you shouldn't spend no more than $75 to $100 some dollars a quarter. If you do that, you probably did something wrong. But if you run it on a regular, consistent basis, your IFTA taxes is not much. Now, as far as personal income tax, you're supposed to file your taxes quarterly, but I file my taxes yearly. I think it's next year I'm gonna elect to do a taxed as a S corp, but I have to make that election I think before March or April, one of those times. But I didn't make I missed the election this year, so I'm gonna go ahead and file just like as a pass-through, like a owner. It's like a sole prop. LLC is kind of like a sole prop. It passes through like an income taxes.
Yeah, you file what, a Schedule C?
Schedule C, yeah. I filed with a Schedule C, but next year I'm gonna go ahead and elect to get taxed as S corp.
Yeah, I think you do a K1.
K1, that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So when it comes to that, do you get a 1099 from the customers that you deal with?
Now some
Or
of
the
them,
brokers?
some of them. Now when I deal some of the brokers, I tell people the top 3 brokers that I recommend. I know a lot of my mentees, they got a list of like over 100 brokers that I sent out to them. But the just on camera, I tell people C.H. Robinson, Coyote, and TQL, those are the brokers that I recommend. I didn't say they the best paying brokers, but I never had a problem with pay. Okay, they offer, you don't have to use freight brokers or nothing like that. Freight brokers, if you get with the right freight broker, it's not bad. Now the quick pay program and stuff like that, I find that those brokers, I never had a problem. Now you deal with some of these rinky-dink companies, the brokers that just set up shop, and I know a lot of you guys want to get your freight brokering license. It's not hard to do. Your freight broker, the hardest thing in getting your freight broker is the bond. Once you get I think it's the $75,000 bond, you're in the house.
Yeah.
So this is what you have to go into, but
It's like getting bonded for having a car dealership.
exactly.
Same thing.
Same thing as a car dealership. Those who are Facebook friends, you know my company as far as my car dealership, because I have a car dealership that I have on hold. So yeah, man. So that's the deal with that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I always wondered that, like running under your own authority, you get a 1099 or how does it get reported to the IRS?
Oh yeah, that was the question. Yeah. Some brokers, now C.H. Robinson don't send a 1099. That's what I love about them. But Coyote, they'll send you a 1099. But C.H. Robinson and certain brokers, no, they don't send you no 1099. I never got a 1099 from C.H. Robinson. So it depends on the broker.
Yeah. So how do you just report it? Do you self-report it to the?
Yeah,
the
I self-report it. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Self-report.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind of like you have a barber shop or beauty shop or you a server. You're on an honor system. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, man.
And there was one more question, but I think my phone's about to die.
Oh man.
But I mean, somebody said something about leasing onto a company. Honestly, when it comes to leasing onto a company, you gotta look at where you live at. Like for me, I live in Southern California.
There you go.
So I'm like, I got freight for days just in my area. I don't have to deadhead far. I can deadhead what, maybe 15 miles to pick up a load that pays very well. You got to look at that. You got to see at where you're at. In order, like, you have to know the company, I guess the area you live in, to know what type of company you should lease on to and you shouldn't lease on to. I leased on the interstate because before I even leased on with them, I ran 2 months under my authority, which I thought was mine, but it wasn't. My ex-wife still owned it, and she still owns it. So I went through it. That's a whole nother, that's a video about what happened.
Man, that's a story there.
Cause I got put out of service, and it was bad.
I know we talked offline on that situation, man. Me and Ghost, a lot of y'all didn't know, me and Ghost been talking about, geez, 2 or 3 years?
Yeah,
we've been talking, so we finally got the link up after 2.5 years, man. I finally linked up with this guy, man. And he be here regularly, man. I can't believe we just not linking up.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Okay. He said something about, Icewater said something about they're not required to send 1099s.
Yeah, to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of music.
Yeah, Icewater, like I said, a lot of companies are not required. Like when I was pulling freight with C.H. Robinson never gave me no 1099.
Yeah.
So that's the deal on that. That's why I like C.H. Robinson. That's why I recommend those brokers.
Yeah. But it's your boy Ghost, and I'm going to sign out because my phone is going to die. But y'all go over and subscribe to Golden Child's channel.
Golden Child.
Hit
me up.
Trucker Bay.
Trucker Bay's in the building, y'all. It's Mother Day, man.
Make sure y'all subscribe and make sure y'all look out for him. If I can add his link to this description, I'll do that.
Yeah,
and then,
man.
Also, when it comes to real estate, if y'all got real estate questions, hit your boy up.
That's right, man. I'm a licensed real estate agent in the state of Georgia. You trying to call me with some first-time home buying crap and FHA and all that? Nah, I'm serious. I work with investors, so I'm an investor agent. So if you're trying to get apartment homes and motels and hotels and Holiday Inns, then you need to holler at me, y'all. Strip malls and stuff like the industrial parks, trailer parks. I'm your man. Golden Child. If you haven't, check me out. All you got to go to YouTube and type Golden Child, man. And actually, I did an interview with Ghost, man. All y'all subscribers want to watch Ghost? Y'all need to come to see Golden Child. Come and subscribe, man. Yep, I got the interview, man.
He interviewed me, and I just interviewed him. So
there you go.
You know, subscribe to his channel, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're about to sign out. What's up, SoCal?
Hey, what up, SoCal? Hey, SoCal, I'm surprised you ain't subscribed, man. You need to come show me some love, SoCal. Hey, I subscribe to you, man. You need to show me some love, SoCal.
So we're about to sign out, and we will catch y'all in the next live feed. Deuces.